Hello, thank you so much for the raid, V. I hope you're doing good. We're just about to start, actually, so really good timing. Brace yourselves.
I go up your ass. Wow, kiss, whoa. I go up your ass. I need a dick, and it's not yours. 100 wow, 100 whoa, 100 sip koi. I need a dick, and it's not yours. I'ma spend it on my boyfriend. And wow, bend them over, slap the ass. I go, bend them over, slap the ass. I go, bend them over, slap the ass. Press 1 for butt fun. Press 2 if you wanna follow through. Press 3 if you're gay. Press 4 for a three-way. Think about who? Think about what? Think about sluts. Do they know they're sluts? Let's find out. As a disclaimer, you're a bitch, and you should feel like a bitch. Bake cookies and wank on 'em. Give the icing. So sticky. You should fuck. You should fuck men again and again. Even on a dick. Even on a bad day. Even on a I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go bend them over, slap the ass. I go.
Hello, how's it going? Good to see ya. We're gonna be hanging out for about at least an hour, and then we're gonna be trying a brand new game. Gonna be sponsored content though, so I expect you all to be on your best behavior. Don't embarrass me like last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. Mike, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. How is everyone? How are you doing? We are always on our best behavior. I'll believe it when I see it. That's all I'm going to say about that, Sonny. Ant-Man, thanks so much for the 1K bits. That's incredibly generous. I hope you're doing good. Exhausted and tired. Well, I hope it's a good kind of exhausted and tired, because sometimes it's because you did a good fucking job. Because sometimes it's a satisfied, like, that was a day. And then sometimes it's like, oof, that was a day. And I hope it was the first one. Midweek be midweekin'. See, I don't have a concept of time, and sometimes I think that's a bit of a blessing because honestly, some of y'all who know what day of the week it is and how much time there is ahead, seem to be suffering immensely. Did you have a good adventure yesterday? I did. I had a lot of fun actually. And I went to a new place to eat and it was really nice. And I think I'm going to bring a few more friends there in the future. Thanks, Rain. I appreciate the 20 gifties, sweetheart. I hope you're doing well. Suffering, not what? Oh my God. Okay. But 50%, not immensely, just 50%. 50% suffering is still pretty fucking high though. What do you mean only 50%? I keep eating jalapenos out of the jar like a pregnant woman. That's okay. I'll allow it. I mean, it's nice of you to check in with me, but I will allow you. That gets a pass. Mer, thanks for the 5 gifties. You got such a posh accent. I think I'm just British. I don't think I have a posh accent. I think I'm just British. I'll be honest with you. And I think to Americans, anything like spoken in the original language, like the actual language, the way it was invented and intended, sounds very high class when actually it's just pronunciation. Ah. Yeah, your accent is not posh at all. Yeah, I didn't think so. I've never thought I was posh. Safu, good to see you, sweetheart. How you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so good to see so many familiar faces, and you're being so generous today. It's so nice. She does enunciate her words properly. I can do. Back when I first started streaming, I think I had more of a English accent than now. I think I've spoken to people from all around the world for so long that I picked up a little inflection here and there. But like back when I first started streaming, people were like, "Oh, English is my second language, and the way you pronounce everything is very clear." And I'd say I'm good at speaking clearly. I don't know if I'm good at, speaking in a posh way. Uh, As an American, some British accents are difficult to understand, but I understand every word you say. Yeah, I mean, it's a perk. Definitely if you have my line of work, because, you want to be understood if you're spending all day just talking and reading, and that's like your entire existence. Uh-uh. You definitely speak clearly. I think I rarely don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, I'd say so. I'm glad you agree. Is this just a chill stream? I don't know if what you're expecting otherwise. I mean, I'm not going to be doing any backflips. I'm not going to be murdering anyone. I'm not going to be doing any crime. I'm not going to be driving or driving while crime. I'm just going to be sat here hanging out with you for a while and then playing a game. So yeah, if that's your idea of chill, then yeah. Bitch, what's your favorite drink? I want to say something like normal, but I don't think I have typical tastes in things. And I have a few favorite drinks. So I like elderflower cordial. I like dandelion and burdock. I like Oasis. And I like vanilla flavored Alpro soya milk. And to be honest with you, quite often when I fancy a flavored drink that isn't water, I will usually have just a glass of soy milk because it makes your nails all strong and hard. Which is a weird side effect, but it is also just fucking tasty. Did you try alcohol maple syrup? No, I didn't. I mean, I only brought it up last night in the middle of the night, and I do wake up in the afternoon, so that wouldn't leave me a lot of chance to get to the shop and find one. And I'm told it's a Canadian thing, so I don't think I'm gonna get many opportunities to go do that anytime soon, just off the fly. But it was nice of you to check in just in case. Do you drink alcohol? I mean, you asked that like that's not like a core aspect of being British. Like it's in our DNA. We're so polite that the only way we can ever even really talk to anyone is when we're bloody drunk off our face. The main place that people would go to socialize in the UK is a pub. And I don't socialize in a pub, and I don't really drink more than like once a month, really. But yeah, I'd say it would be really rare and surprising to find a British person who doesn't drink. Could you run me through those drink names again? I want to try some. Fuck off, Jemmy. Yeah, sure, Jemmy Dan. It's dandelion and burdock, which isn't alcohol. That's non-alcoholic. Oasis, which is just like it's kind of like squash or like what do they call it in the States? I don't know where you're from, but it's kind of just like a berry flavored drink. I like the red one, the red Oasis. Uh the other one was elderflower cordial. You have to dilute that, by the way. So you put like this much in a cup and then you fill the rest with whatever else you want to put it with. Sometimes people put it with alcohol, but you can just put it with water. That's typical. Or fizzy water works well as well. Or lemonade. But don't be crying to me if you try to down elderflower cordial like straight. Because that is basically just flower syrup. That is petal syrup. You won't like that, bitch. Crazy to consider non-diluted cordial as a drink. Well, I have a lot of American friends, and I've really learned that you really genuinely do have to clarify these things. Top things that American friends have said to me. Okay? I didn't know that you were supposed to let conditioner settle in your hair. I thought you just put it in your hair, rubbed it in, and then washed it off like shampoo. And I was like, okay, so you've spent your entire life not knowing. Um, Another one is I don't think I like your squash at all. I don't think I like your like what does he call it? Juice. I don't think I like your juice over here. It's really sweet. Like sweeter in the States than the States. And I was like, sweeter than the States? That sounds weird because usually you guys have the unhealthy. And he showed me, and it's like you're supposed to put this much in the bottom of the glass. And it was like, it wasn't just concentrated, it was super concentrated. And then you were meant to put like this much water on top of it. And he literally just tried to drink it like from the bottle. What other ones have I noticed? Oh yeah, pot noodles. And Americans just pouring cold water into a pot noodle and then trying to put the whole thing in the microwave and cooking it like that, which is definitely going to get you some melted plastic in with your food. And like in those circumstances, I was like, they said, oh, it tasted so unhealthy. I was like, no fucking shit. I think you just ate a bunch of microplastics. I think you just had some cancer. Some PFAS soup is what you made right there. So with Americans, like, of course I'm gonna say, if you try a cordial, just know you're meant to put it with water. Like you're meant to put a smidge in with the water, and then you can add a little bit more to taste until it's just the right amount of flavoursome, okay? But like good drinks, nobody knows are cool drinks. Elderflower stuff, dandelion and burdock. You can get rose drinks as well. And rose drinks here in the UK, you can get them in like there's usually an aisle in supermarkets that has like foreign world foods. It's usually like the world food section. And it'll have things from all over. It'll have things like soju and like banana ketchup and just things from all around the world, like Jamaican spices or whatever, right? And you can find rose drinks there. If you're gonna find them in a supermarket, you'll find the rose drinks there. But most flowers actually make really fucking delicious flavors. Most of my favorite flavors are things like violet flavored stuff. Violet flavored stuff is unsung. My mom was obsessed with it. I remember getting her like a coffee syrup that was lilac. No, it was violet coffee syrup. She had it with everything. She had it on ice cream. She had it in teas. She just drizzled it on anything she ate, and she loved it. But also banana ketchup's pretty good, but that's not a drink. I mean, it could be if you're adventurous enough. If your gag reflex is weak enough, I guess. Oh, and Jemmy, thank you so much For donating that 2 quid. I appreciate it, sweetheart. I wish I loved you, but you're a simp. Banana ketchup, it sounds awful. So it's actually really, really good. And I learned about it because my friend, his whole family's from like the Philippines. And apparently when junk food came to the Philippines and they started having things like McDonald's, apparently tomatoes just don't like to grow in the Philippines, and tomatoes aren't really a big thing that they have a lot of there. So ketchup isn't really as widely available. So they used what they could to make ketchup to have with fries and burgers and stuff, with bananas instead, which were way more available. And so they made banana ketchup. And it's still red. I don't know the reasons why it's still red, but it's still red and it's really fucking tasty. Bitch! Just having the idea for banana ketchup is concerning. I don't think it is because, bitch, tomatoes are a fruit. You're using a fruit sauce with your chips and your burgers. So why not try other fruits in your fruit sauce, you weirdo? Like, what's the problem? And you can get a spicy one, and it's really good. So don't knock it till you try it. Where's your sense of adventure? I mean, I'm sure there's someone insane enough, but like, no one I've ever met has disliked it. Everyone I know who's ever tried it has liked it. Bitch, how much tomatoes do you get in ketchup though? Isn't it like supposed to be like 99% tomato? Bitch! With a bit of vinegar and salt. And a lot of sugar. Oh yeah, a lot of sugar. But funnily enough, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I tend to up my intake of ketchup intentionally leading up to the summer because it has a specific component which protects your skin from sun damage. And tomatoes, if you eat them raw, you'll absorb far fucking less of it than if the tomatoes are processed. So the most processed tomato I have in my life is pasta sauce and ketchup. Yeah, it's the lycopenes. Which is a weird ass name. Who came up with that? Like, peens? Bro. Most goated ingredient. Corn syrup. I mean, they sure do manage to disguise a lot of things. Wait, no, disguise corn syrup as a lot of things. I think it's versatile. How was TwitchCon? Pretty fucking awesome. It was. Thank you to everyone who came and hung out with me and like said hello. Yeah. At the meet and greet. It was really good to see you all. What was the first thing they came up with? Who? For what? What? What are we talking about here? Someone's asking what books I read. I don't really have a lot of time and attention span to sit and read things anymore. So, I tend to learn a lot from like if I'm reading something, it's usually an article on the internet. Sometimes if I can't be asked to like stare at my screen and listen and pay attention, somehow it's less effort to just scroll through like news articles before I fall asleep. But also, I listen to books sometimes when I'm getting ready or like when I'm doing gardening, because I trim my garden with scissors. So, seeing as that takes a while, might as well listen to a book. I'm currently listening to one about a guy who his whole thing is he finds people with a dream of something they would really love to do with their lives, and he makes it happen, which is pretty cool. And so he wrote a whole book on how to achieve the things you're dreaming of and redirect your whole life to something worthwhile, which I think is nice. You can get an electric weed whip. Yeah, but that would absolutely defeat the object of why I trim it with scissors instead. Like, an electric weed whip will either cut through the bugs or fling them the fuck into the stratosphere, which neither sounds pretty good to me. Like, what was that? That would be more effort than a lawnmower with just as much destruction. Why the fuck would I do that? But yeah, like, so I never cut my grass shorter than this throughout most of the year. And I just use some big scissors like this and I trim it and then I gently pick up what I've trimmed. And then towards the end of the season, like Septemberish, Octoberish, then I do a proper mow down to like this length maybe, but I use a special lawnmower that doesn't like macerate all of the grass. It just kind of chops it gently and then puts it in this like scoop underneath it, and the grass is pretty whole when it gets back there. So anything caught in there is significantly less likely to die. But most of the bugs have started to like either cocoon or bury into the soil or disappear in anticipation for winter at this point. So like I don't really catch any bugs or snails or slugs in there if I do it that way. So I probably mow my lawn about 2 to 3 times a year. Whee! But, like, one of the reasons why gardening is a little bit awkward is because a lot of British homes are sandwiched together, so you're right next to your neighbors. Most homes are attached. And I didn't speak to my neighbors for like the first year or two that I moved in, so I knew that they would see me go out into the garden, but we'd never really interact. And it must have looked like I just went out there, bent down really close to the grass, and then called it a bitch and said I'd fuck its dad. And then went back indoors because sometimes I'd go out there and I'd just trim a little grass here and there, you know? I'd get some dandelion flowers and roses and things for my bunnies. So I'd go out there, swear at the plants, come back in with just like a little handful of bush, you know? Hasty bush. Bitch! Your neighbors were like definitely like, what the hell is she doing? Yeah, they also thought I had a bird the first year that they that I moved in. They thought I had a parrot. Uh-uh. Because I like got talking to them and they were like, where's your like what kind of pets do you have? And I was like, I have a bunny and I have this and I have that. And they were like, what about the bird? I was like, um, I have a bird? To be fair, the whistling tick did come from a parrot. Yeah, that is true, so I'm not surprised. Also, one of my neighbors has like two really cute, I think they're parakeets or something. They're some sort of cute little bird. And they will sit in their cage and just stare out of the window most days together. So like I initially thought maybe they were hearing those birds and thinking it was coming from my house. How do you do your Alvis? I don't know what my Alvis is. Should I have been cleaning that? Should I have been maintaining that? Should I have been doing my Alvis this whole time? Because I have no idea. I don't know what that is. How did you do on your levels, is what that says. I don't know what that means either. What levels? A levels, like after your GCSEs. Oh, how did I do my A levels? Well, funny thing about that is I didn't get much for formal education because I didn't get diagnosed with Tourette's, but I was still shouting at people and calling them a bitch and saying I hope they died. So, I didn't really do a lot of formal education because you don't get a lot of that when you don't have a reasonable explanation for all of the abuse that's coming out of here. So, I didn't initially do my A levels until I went to university. And they were like, we'll let you on the course, but you'll have to take your A levels alongside it because in order to get in the course, you need to have A levels. So luckily for you, you can take them whilst you're doing the course, just don't fail them or we'll kick you off the course. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I passed them and I have like some sort of record of that somewhere. Like I have a certificate somewhere. Don't know what it says. I did not give two fucks what my A levels were. I remember at the time being surprised that it was so high because I think I passed quite highly for them, even though I didn't try, didn't study for them, and technically didn't do any of the formal education that would lead to me knowing any of the answers. But I just kind of just logicked and reasoned my way through it. I was like, oh fuck, I probably should have studied for this. Whoops. Well, hopefully this goes okay. And then I just worried about it until I got the results because I was like, oh fuck, am I gonna get kicked off the course? I didn't. And I did well, I just don't remember what I did. I don't know the exact results. I just know I was like, what the fuck? How did I get it so high? And then I never thought about it again. What's the closest pet to you right now? Probably my rabbit, just in the corner of the room. He sat on well, he was sat on top of his castle. Now he's rummaging through his hay and eating it. If you could have any pet, what would it be? A bitch. It would probably be It would probably be bitch. It would probably be Wait for it. Like a Euromastix. Probably a Euromastix. Because they have a cute little tail that looks like it's been stamped with a waffle iron. And they're completely vegan, so I don't have to feed them any bugs, which would make me sad because I like bugs and I don't like seeing them being crunched to death. So like little vegan lizard friend with puffy cheeks who always looks like they're going, which I find adorable. Fuck off. I'm hard. Bitch. Would you keep parrots? I mean, I think if a parrot needed rescuing, I would totally. But I would never buy one because the pet industry and people who breed them are actually pretty fucking evil and do terrible things. And I wouldn't want to pay them because they quite often steal them from the wild illegally. Or, when just all pet breeding is pretty awful and horrific, so there is no ethical way to procure one except from a rescue place. But, if there was some poor parrot who needed a home in a rescue place, then sure, I'm sure would get on fine. I just worry because, like, ideally, so when I was a little kid and I had a paper round, which was technically child slavery to some degree, I feel, or at least in violation of some level of workers' rights, because I was under the age that you're allowed to have a job. But anyway, when I was doing that, there was a parrot who would sit on the washing line in the garden of the newsagent I worked for. Because the newsagent had this old couple who were really lovely and they lived above their shop. And they had a garden right next to their shop. And every morning there'd be a parrot who would fly over the entire area and then come and settle on their washing line. And the lady would like hang up her washing and talk to the parrot, and then the parrot would fly away. And the parrot didn't belong to them. It was just part of the rotation. Like the parrot was belonged to someone who lived like many streets away, but everyone just knew who the parrot was and they just went for their fly in the morning and came home. I would be shitting bricks because like if I had a pet like that and like they're a birds of prey and a bird of prey could just be like, "Oh, that's a colorful snack." And so like it would freak me the fuck out to do that. It really would. Oh wow, just reading about the Uromastyx. Cool lizard. Yeah, they are really cool. They're really beautiful. Have you ever come across Tim Minchin, musical comedian? Super awesome. Yes, and there are a couple of his rants that I really do appreciate. Like, I think he has a really good way of bringing comedy and humor to like some common sense opinions that really help people to process and remember how to be a bit more fucking reasonable. That sounds like really powerful comedy. Yeah, but it doesn't feel preachy, it just feels kind of hilarious. Have you watched Obsession? I'd imagine being in the theater is a bit difficult. Well, weirdly, like I have good days and bad days, and sometimes they take less than others. And usually when I go to the theater, I'll go, "Hey, I have Tourette syndrome. If anyone complains about me, just let me know and I'll leave without a fuss because I'm not going to prioritize my experience over like 30 people in this situation. Like I can watch it at home. Like I don't need to ruin this for a couple of people on a date and like there's probably some mom or dad who only gets their kid on the weekends who's like trying to have a nice weekend and do something fun and I just don't want to ruin it for people like that, you know. So I just give them the forewarning. I'm like, if anyone complains, just let me know, I'll leave. Okay. And like I've said that and they've been like, don't worry, Anita, we know who you are and you're not getting kicked out, just go and enjoy the movie. And I'm like, that's terrible, but thank you. um and then I have gone and enjoyed the movies. But I generally don't really go very often because it's nice to just sit at home and not have to bother or get ready or get changed out of my pajamas to go and enjoy a fucking film, you know? That's considerate of you. Oh, yeah, but, like, I feel like it's very situational. Like, I would like to be considerate in the context of, like, some superfluous bullshit I don't need access to. Like, there are other ways for me to watch this movie without ruining it for 30 to 60 people, right? Someone left a similar comment going, "Well, maybe you shouldn't be there if you're gonna ruin the experience for everyone else." About flying? Like, you know, that YouTube video I released about flying? Someone was like, "Well, you know, I'd be really nervous if someone's shouting bomb on my plane ride, and maybe you should consider that. And I don't think that people with Tourette syndrome should be allowed to fly. And if they are allowed to fly, then maybe we should just sedate them. And they'll just have to, like, inject you before you get on the plane, and then they take you on the plane, and then you wake up off the plane or something. But otherwise, I just don't think that people with Tourette syndrome should be allowed to fly." I was reading this comment, and, like, my eyes were widening. Like, the murderous rage was rising because I was just like, that's so fucking avoidable, you pillock. Like, we could literally just have the plane, like, you know, the announcy person at the front of the plane that does the whole, you know, wobble wobble, direct it where it goes thing. Driver, like, no, pilot. So the pilot could literally just give an announcement and be like, "Hey, if you hear someone shouting about a bomb or obscenities, just know it's not an emergency. We just have a kid with Tourette's on this plane, so try not to worry about that. Everyone's gone through security. We checked. No one has a bomb. Have a nice flight. Piss off." And I think that would be sufficient enough that nobody would be quaking in their boots about it, right? No one would be going, if like if someone is just shouting piss off and you know I'm a terrorist and shit in the corner of the room. Also, another point to note about this is if you would be scared in that situation, that's kind of on you because never once like terrorists and like plane bombers are not like Pokemon, right? They don't just like shout their only move repeatedly as they head onto the plane. They're not just like, "I'm gonna bomb you, I'm gonna bomb you, I'm gonna bomb you, by the way, I'm gonna bomb you," just going through TSA all the way through, "I'm gonna bomb me, can't wait to bomb you, you ready for the bomb?" Like, nobody who's ever blown a police up, even when they do announce it, even when they take control of the plane, They're just like, "Okay, everybody, this is a hostage situation. You're all mine now." They don't go, "Bomb! Bomb! I have got a bomb!" So, like, anyone who was intimidated by that tick is just fucking stupid. I don't think that, like, we should just ground every person with Tourette's on the basis of that level of idiocy, okay? I don't think we should be accommodating those people. Wild. Absolutely wild take. I read it and, like, my finger hovered over the pin button. You know when people pin, they do like a pin of shame and they just move the most diabolically awful take right to the top and it's like, enjoy the feedback. Have the day you deserve. I was so tempted. So tempted. I loomed. But I'm nicer than that, I think. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It reminds me of that comedian who was like, no woman wants to be a bitch at first. And that at first really hung in the air when I was reading that comment. Ranclaw, thank you so much. What's your personal ideology? Weirdly, kind of Satanist. I mean, I don't know enough about Satanism to truly call myself a Satanist. The few snippets I know, I'm like, oh, you mean other people feel this way? Like, the main rule of Satanism is do as you will, but harm none. And I'm like, yeah, that really a lot that really vibes with me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, we watched a video on that. Yeah, like weirdly, Satanists don't even believe in Satan. Like everything I learned about Satanists was like really surprising. So basically, the name Satanism is literally just to troll. Because an aspect of their philosophy is that the kinds of people and the kinds of religions that oppose their existence they find comical, and so they call themselves Satanists as a way to poke fun at the people who would like, what's the word when you like skirt clutch and you're like, oh, to just troll them. But basically, Satanists are like really nice to each other and don't promote like eating babies or sacrificing anyone, and they just do public services for good. Um, so like, if you ever want to learn about Satanism, go have fun because like my eyebrows progressively got higher and higher. I was like, whoa, actually, they're really nice people. Holy shit. Wow. I was literally expecting, like, after all of this really nice altruistic stuff is scrolling by on, like, the website, I was expecting to get to the part where it's like, and at level 8, we start eating babies, you know? Level 9, we start doing, like, orgies in abandoned asylums, sacrificing virgins, level 10. You know, you have to be pretty advanced to get. None of that! None of it! No dancing naked in the woods. None of it. I was so surprised. I mean, I'm sure if you were a Satanist, you could go dancing naked in the woods, but you don't have to be a Satanist. So I was like, huh, okay, not bad. But yeah, like, I don't really have a specific philosophy, except, like, I guess I do. Okay, my main philosophy in life that I really rigidly live by is does this action cause harm? Okay, don't do that. Do you have no option but to cause harm? Does every route from here cause harm? Okay, just cause the least harm, you idiot. And then you're just fine. And then you're just cool with everything you've done. It's that basic. Do you believe aliens exist? I mean, to what capacity? To what capacity? Because, like, do I think that we're the only sentient species in the entire universe? No, I don't even think we're the only sentient species on the planet. Um, So, like, I think that the chances that we're the only ones is infinitesimally small. The only way we could be the only ones is when we've looked out at the universe, strangely, we've realized that it didn't expand at an equal rate. So, some bits of the universe are unpredictably younger than others in areas where they shouldn't be, right? And so, like, it's shaken people's idea of how the Big Bang Theory works because we're like, well, if it was an explosion from a central point, we'd just all expand and you'd be looking into the oldest part of the universe as you look to the outer edge. We're not seeing that, but that's another discussion, right? So with that, we have young pockets of universe, and maybe we're a young pocket of universe, and maybe we're one of the youngest pockets of universe. Maybe time isn't distributed evenly, and we just happen to be the first to have this level of stability for this long. But I doubt it. Other bits of the universe are way older and have Goldilocks zones planets. So, like, I have a feeling that other species have evolved and are really cool, and we may never see them, right? The other reason why we might be the only, and I don't believe this, by the way, I think that there's definitely other complex life out there, but it could be that maybe it's just like a little flash. Maybe sentient life doesn't exist for very long, and it just kind of blinks in and blinks out. It just is like, you are a mud skipper, you crawl out of the sea, you crawl onto land, you do a little bit of stuff, you invent mortgages and you nuke each other and you disappear, right? And so, like, maybe sentient life is just fleeting and it's very rare for two to flash at the same time and exist in the same space and time at the same time and last long enough to get advanced enough to reach each other. And so maybe there is only ever one advanced species at a time because it just ping, 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 ping. And it's happened billions of times, but never at the same time. And that might be another reason why we would be the only life. But it's doubtful. It's very, very doubtful, given that many species, even on our own planet, have existed for billions of years. And I don't think, like, we're the only. Like, stability is rare in the universe. There's meteorites and flashes, solar flares, all sorts of nasty ass shit. The antithesis of stability. So even if the conditions are good, you can just get pummeled into not having any life on your planet, right? So, like, I completely understand why it might be tricky for two very, very advanced species to exist at the same time and get smart enough to kiss. So, do I think we're ever going to see interspecies category on Pornhub anytime soon? You know, well, interspecies sounds bad. Like xeno, I guess. Would that be the category name? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen in my lifetime. But funnily enough, when I talk about aliens, it's the first question. It's like, would you sleep with the aliens? Like, you can tell that the demographic of Twitch is still quite predominantly male because any topic that I get onto, even if it's like baking apple pies, and they're like, would you sleep with an apple pie? How big would the apple pie be? Valid questions, if you say so, Juice. But yeah, I think that there probably is life out there. And if there's more advanced life out there than us, they probably don't have a lot of reason to interact with us. In the same reason that, like, in the same way we don't make contact with anthills in the Amazon. We're not like, what if they don't know we exist? There are ants out there that are uncontacted. Like, and I think, like, there's a good chance that a lot of advanced species would see us kind of in the same way. Also, any intelligent species that was friendly and benevolent and would go, ooh, let's go colonize that planet, would probably have rules against going and introducing themselves to primitive, like, proto-civilizations. And I think, like, we would count as, we're not really as civilized. We're actually really not civilized at all as a species. Terrible species. Can't get on with each other, constantly doing war, could not be trusted with infinite energy yet, right? Because we just kill each other with it. So we're not stable or advanced or intelligent enough to have a society worth contacting. We're very, very basic, right? And so we're still in development if we even survive this stage. There would probably be laws against interfering with such a species, you know? it would probably not be ethical to make contact with us. Don't you think? Bitch. So I'm gonna fuck aliens. I'm not I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, there's probably aliens. Whether or not they'd make themselves known to us is another thing. Even if they came to our planet, and some people genuinely believe that they have, um, I don't know that they would have much reason to like have a meeting with our leaders, cut a deal, and do shit. Because we don't have anything to offer a species advanced enough to reach us. And, like, also, I'm kind of slightly dubious of the butt rummaging. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they are rummaging us. But, like, where did this thing come from where people who are abductees were saying that they were getting their orifices rummaged? Maybe it's just propaganda. Like, this thing, now that I think about it, could be something that the Americans made up about abductees as some, like, FBI psyop to make people too embarrassed to come forward. So that if you said like, I saw an alien, people in your town be like, "Who did you get butt rummaged? They say you get rummaged in the butt. Did you get stirred around by the aliens? Did they take you up on a date first?" Like maybe that was the idea. Maybe there was no butt rummaging. But if there was in these stories, let's just say there was, why would a species come from so far away? Why would they travel billions of light years just to find out what's in our butts? Like of all the mysteries of the universe to go and research and explore, why the ass? Why the human ass? And so like that always kind of made me a little bit like, not sure about that one. So, like, is it possible they visited? Yeah, it's totally possible. There are things that make me go, but some things don't. And I feel like one of the things that doesn't make me go, is the pyramids. I think it's kind of ridiculous that people think that the pyramids were built by aliens just because they're incredibly precise. Because we have practice pyramids. Like people from the Stone Age just came out of caves and made the pyramids. Nuh-uh. No, they did not. It's just that we were kind of primitive in certain areas of the Western world and in Europe, but like the progression to the pyramid technology, the people who made the pyramids migrated. They migrated to Egypt, and along the way, they made pyramids. And those pyramids, for thousands of years, were progressively less shit until we got to the pyramids we have there. And there are thousands of pyramids, and there are hundreds of them in the area that are just less good and kind of rotted away and weathered away, and you see like just the base layer and stuff, and you can see that they were just kind of like wonky ass pyramids that were like not as advanced, and they just progressed. They didn't go from cavemen to pyramids. So like blaming that on aliens is just absurd to me and kind of sad because that was some architect's greatest achievement and they've gone to history. They've disappeared and people are like aliens. And I don't think it was. There are cooler mysteries though. Like there is a tribe of people who apparently know about stars that we didn't confirm existed until the 90s or early thousands, 2000s, with really huge, super powerful, super advanced telescopes. I think it's like Sirius A and Sirius B, like one of those, one of the Siriuses, it must be Sirius B, right? Obviously, that was discovered after. But like, I think it was Sirius B, is way too faint to see with the human eye and was never discovered until advanced technology came along to verify it. But there are star maps from a specific tribe which have Sirius B in and have done for decades. So they knew about a star that wasn't verified yet. And that interests me because apparently, when they were asked why, they said, because the people from the sky told us about it. They told us where they came from and they told us about the star. And it's an important part of our folklore. And so, like, there are things where I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. That's so interesting. And I can see why people would go, see, aliens. I could see why that would convince some people, right? But like, I don't see why the pyramids did. Not entirely, anyway. Because, like, just knowing one speck, one teaspoon of history would tell you that, yeah, humans probably made the pyramids. We have a long history of how they got to that point. So as someone who's listened to a lot of people making the case for aliens, I'm like so interested, and I'm like, yeah, there is some unexplained stuff, and it would be really, really cool if the explanation turned out to be aliens, but so far it hasn't, which is annoying and sad. Because I would like it to be. I would like the reason to be like, hey, some weird unexplainable shit happened. Everyone look at this. And then later they go, hey, we looked into it. It's aliens. You know? Do you think that artificial intelligence will take over? Not in the way that people claim it will. Like, I don't think that it's going to get personal autonomy and care about itself and try to kill us all. But I do think that overuse of it is already atrophying certain areas of our brains and making us less intelligent. People who are using like these models to uh research stuff are turning out less intelligent and having a lower attention span than people who don't use them. So I do think we're going to see a generation or two of regression where people get progressively less intelligent and more reliant on technology they don't know how to maintain or use or repair. Um, and that could be one of the ways that we end up in a mass extinction. There are many, but one of the things that could tip us over the edge is a hyper reliance on things we've become too stupid to maintain and understand. There was even like a Star Trek episode about it where they found a planet of people who were really advanced and they lived in a paradise, but it was run essentially by AI. It's weird because it was written in like the 80s or something. So there was no one had heard of AI, but they developed like they didn't call it AI. They just were like the supercomputer knows how to do everything. And like the supercomputer is dying, and they didn't know how to repair it. And these people came, like Star Trek people came, and they have space travel and stuff, and they were able to diagnose what was up with this thing. And they're like, we could repair it, but should we repair it? They're dependent on it, and blah blah blah. And they had like this massive ethical quandary about whether they should intervene. Does this count as an advanced civilization? Technically, they're highly technologically advanced, but technically, at the same time, they're not. Did they end up intervening? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. I think the dangerous parts of AI is the personification of algorithms that feed people's narcissism. I think having an endlessly agreeable research servant, yeah, might do the same thing to you that it would do to rich people. Ever notice that rich people go down like this slippery slope of like being an average person and then just bam, terrible person really quickly? I don't think power corrupts. It just reveals who you are when you can do whatever the fuck you like. I think power doesn't corrupt. It just reveals. Like, because there are good people who do good things with power, right? But with that said, I'm just going to lay it out there that yes, I do think that maybe some people will be very mentally vulnerable to that kind of thing. But like I interact with these models and like I use it for research purposes sometimes, and I know that it's going to agree with me. I know it's going to fluff my balls a little bit. And I take that into account with its answers. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to use you as a way to not have to do 15 Google searches to do the same thing, to get the same resources. So I'm not going to ask you your opinion on it, ChatGPT or whatever. I'm going to ask you, can I have links to these things I'm looking for? I don't need you in your overview. I need like the research papers, these sorts of things. And so like it's harder to be misled. Yes, that's what it's good for. And actually, that saves resources. I know that people think that like AI is terrible because it has all these data centers that cost lots of water. And it's like, yeah, but Google, you need a data center to Google anything too. So if it takes you 5 or 6 searches to get to what you need to get to as you refine, right? Then actually that is more water usage than one AI search. So you can reduce your harm by using AI in some place of things. And I can give example, like I got free wine yesterday and I wanted to Google whether it was vegan. And I didn't know how the name of it was spelt. And I was trying, and I did 2 or 3 Google searches, and I just could not find this wine. So I asked an AI to find the wine and tell me if it was vegan, and it did it much faster with fewer refining searches, which means that it took less resources and wasted less things to get to the same answer. Which Star Trek series do you think is best? Ooh, that's hard. I like the one with, Commander Chakotay and fuck, I've forgotten the captain's name. The one with 7 of 9 in. Ah, Voyager. Yeah, and I like that one, and I also like the one with Patrick Stewart in. Those are my top 2 favorites. Yeah, Captain Janeway. Yes. Can I be a mod girly? I thank you so much for the offer, but I do actually pay my mods, and I take really careful in consideration into who I mod. So it's not just people who are like really obsessed with the streams or turn up a lot or ask. It's people who I think have the right personality type to handle chat. Because I'm just gonna lay it out there. The things that you have to see and process as a mod are actually really psychologically challenging, and you need to be a very specific kind of person to deal with things ethically without personal emotional bias, to create an ecosystem that's nice for everyone, not just for you, to remove harassment and to know the difference between a compliment and harassment and things like this. Who is going to be reliable and turn up every single time and know what to do and apply that consistently. Because, like, mods are going to see a lot of really awful things, and it can do you some real psychological damage. I'm not just talking about comments in chat. Like, sometimes people will go into our health and advice channel on Discord and talk about being suicidal and then just disappear, and we'll never see them again for many, many years, not a peep. And so, like, when you care enough to maintain an atmosphere, but then at the same time you see things like that, it can be really troubling. And then you'll see people who are like trying to promote awful things that are illegal that you really wish you didn't know existed. And there's someone trying to promote it in like chat or in Discord or whatever. And like these things can leave a mark on you. They can. The kind of behavior people report each other for and stuff is dark. It's hard. It will change your view of humanity. And so, like, I need caring people who haven't gone numb and won't turn to numbness if they see nasty shit. And that's a hard thing to find. That's a hard selection of people to find. So yeah, I'm careful who I pick. Also, I get a specific brand of harassment. Like people go a bit over the top with me when it comes to like stalkers and stuff like this. So I need people who are very competent and on it. Oh, is it treats o'clock already? Wow, you're bang on the dot. I can tell you people really, really care about my bunnies, which is nice. Let me just wait for the camera to clock in. There we go. Bunnies. Okay, so I'm gonna give them their treats. Babies. I'm guessing that the lower cam isn't working today. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's mild EMP. Is that good? Is it- One of the things that he likes that other bunnies don't like is he likes me to smooth his entire face. I'll wait till he finishes his treat to demonstrate. Because I don't want to distract him from it. They really savor their treats. But I'll show you. He likes this thing that other bunnies don't like. I love you. I love you. I love you. He's really savoring it. There we go. He likes me when I do that. And I just do a smooth over his entire face. And sometimes he likes it when I touch his chin as well. And he likes that. And he'll sit down for it. He'll enjoy it. And he likes it when I wobble him, like wobble his butt. He quite enjoys this too. He likes to be smoothed and wobbled, chin touched. Yeah, chin touch. Only bunny I know who likes a chin touch. He's like, what? Over already? Yeah, I can never give him enough attention. It's actually a little bit of a problem, if I'm quite honest with you. Like, I struggle to give him as much attention as he needs, and he will bother me. He will, like, literally pester me during, like, tournaments and stuff, tugging on my trouser, like, for hours, just like, excuse me, please love me. Where's the love? Hello? You know? He is so needy. He is. He's actually pestering me for love right now. Oh. Well, I was about to hop onto Witchspire, but it needs an update, which surprised me because I downloaded it. So hopefully that's nice and quick. We can hop in. Update hack commands. Oh, it was really, really fast. Okay, that's awesome. Very, very good. No evilage. Okay, bear with me a second before we hop into games. Bitch. Mano, thank you so much. I appreciate the 5 gifties. Thanks for keeping me in bunny treats. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, can you hear the music? It's not often I play games on stream. Let me get set up. I love you, you bitch. So here we are. We're going to be playing Witchspire even. So huge thanks to Witchspire for sponsoring today's stream. I'm just going to hop right in and create new world. Land of Sweet Anita. Might have to change that. What are we calling the land? I love you. It's a good name already. No, leave it. I don't know. Here in the UK, we mingle words over together to create a word. So like Bunnyland, it would be Anitaville. What about see, I can't name it after our community because you people called it such a ridiculous name that is definitely not brand safe. So we could go with Sweeterton. That's cute. No, we're not going with that, Sonny. Tourette? I don't know. I don't know. That would insinuate everyone's gonna be incredibly foul-mouthed. And I'd like to think that all of these monsters and animals are gonna be kind to me. Avalon. Avalon's quite cool. It's a nice reference. Anita City? I don't know, because, like, I think it's a whole world. Like, a whole kingdom. London? No, this looks really bright and beautiful and nice. Well, yeah, London gives it the vibe that, like, I'm gonna walk away with a few extra holes. We're not going with London. Meridian is cool. I like Meridian. That sounds whimsical. Anita upon Spire? It's kind of weirdly genius, actually. Oscarland. Yeah, we could name it after. Anitapia. That's a mouthful, though. Sweetania. Sweetana. Petersville. What's the word for what a bunny is? I think they're ungulates, aren't they? What are lupine things? Is that a reference to, like, things being wolfy or things being bunny-like? Lagomorph. I don't know if I can make that into, like, unless it was, like, Lagania. Sweetfornia? I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting close. We'll get it. Bunitania. Terrenceville. Sweetopia. I think that's not bad, you know. Sweetopia. Difficulty standard. What are the difficult? Impossible's an option. I'm not running this by you. I was gonna be like, chat. What difficulty shall I pick? No, I'm not asking you. You can all shut up. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna play a game. I've tried to get through this without being here for like a million years. Anakin.
Another day, another adventure. I wonder.
Oh. Oh, silent?
Looking good. Bum 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 bum. I
think we know what voice. I think we know what voice. I've taken it back. I think we're going for this voice. That voice always sounds like you? I don't know. I don't know if that sounds like me. Hello?
Another looking good.
This? What if I went looking good? I could be a custom color. That's pretty cool. What color should I be? Bitch! It literally has every possible human color. Custom color? Oh! We could be really witchy. We could be like some ethereal color. be blue. Blue is a good option. I do quite like the idea of being like an unnatural color. I think pale blue is where it's at. Face type. Oh. Oh, bitch. Okay, so we got these three options. I weirdly quite like this one. Could be Angie though. The last one was cool. I do like it. I'm tempted, you know. I don't think the heterochromia is really gonna matter with this one. Does eye color matter at all with the mask? No, it does not. That's the thing. You can have eye color though. I think I want both eyes the same color, and I think I'm just gonna go mask. Hair. Ooh, that's cool hair. Ooh. Baldy. I like this one. Is this the hair color? Oh! Well, that's very striking. I think for your blue creature, then blue or purple hair would work really well here. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like it. Are we set on the mask though? I love you. Wow, the braids look amazing in this. This one? Bitch! I really like this one, but I feel like you'd need a face for it. And I really want to be like the mysterious masked creature, so we're gonna have to go with a different hair, even though it's my favorite hair. I think this looks kind of wicked, you know? I would go for like Sorceress Anita, but that sounds too cliche, and I don't know what another word for like a magical person is that would work here. My brain went Wench Anita, but I think that's like a medieval slur. Magneta. You know what? I'm tempted. You know what? That's too good to pass. Magneta. We're going with Magneta. Thank you. Scroll healing item. Oh. Drink potion. Ooh. Hey, thank you so much.
Find your fate.
The dream between
This is
worlds.
not your academy, student of magic.
It looks like there's another world up there.
Pulls delayed. Better watch my back.
This dream will test you. Prepare.
In the ass. I love you. I love you. How do I get over there? I feel like the door. I feel like the door is where I'm supposed to go, but I'm not entirely sure how to get there. The brambles were in the way. You reckon I have to just like, bitch! Like, surf these rocks? How far can I jump? I don't think I can jump far enough to get to that. You know what? Maybe those glowing bugs are insinuating something. Oh, I can't. I really don't think I can jump that far, though. And it's a dead end. Like, it's cut off. You can't. Do I try anyway? Do I find out if you're allowed to die? Yeah, you're allowed to die a little. That's good. Okay. So. Oh! Bitch! That's cool. Oh, you're cute. Baby! Ow! Wait, did you hurt me? Ah! Bitch! Ow! Okay, luckily they do very little damage. Did you just show... Talk about insult to injury. Bro kicked you? I feel like he booty bumped me. You have like a mini lightsaber. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh. Can you guys hear the music okay? I can turn it up. It is a bit low. Okay. Let's do a little bit of that. Hmm. This whole field with the tree is just gorgeous. Oh. I could have known about that a few minutes earlier. I'm gonna say that now. But
I can't do that yet.
can you see a way to get across? I'm stumped. I just... Oh, maybe it's speedy run. Just discovered speedy run. Hey! Okay. Well, I don't feel spoon-fed at all. Like, blink after jumping across large targets without with control.
Where you stand, chosen one. This dream has known greatness. This dream has known sorrow. Which will you be?
Okay. I love you. Whoops. Let's go.
Behold, the Seeker.
Blink to evade. Could you stop looking at me, please? jellyfish? Oh, those are beautiful.
Another adventure.
So this is early access at the moment, and it's already looking amazing. Can I bounce on you? I had a feeling I could bounce on it.
Star Kid, call this place home for now, until they begin anew, as you will one day.
Okay, so I don't think I'm quite there yet. This is just more stuff to look at. Oh, that steam was looking pretty magical. I thought that was the way. Oh. Okay. I think I got this figured out.
A choice stands before you.
Choice. Oh, wait. Am I choosing a buddy? Ethereal. Though this familiar has some negative connotation due to its history, its heart remains kind. The events surrounding the sorrow have tainted this familiar with impressions of darkness and misfortune, yet nothing could be further from the truth. Walls feel safest when around children and students, making them feel accepted for who they are. Perhaps it's their history that makes them so devoted. This familiar knows what it means to be misunderstood, so it will never make its owner feel the same. Fires a barrage of damaging projectiles, conjures a protective wisp that fires at nearby foes. It's cute, a little dragon. This one is a brill. It's a crystal element. Fires a barrage of shards which damage and knock back. Damages and weakens foes in an area. Despite their carefree nature, they should not be considered naive or unprepared. On the contrary, once they understand the situation at hand, they'll act accordingly and with haste, making them one of the most cunning companions. And a Lux. Fires bouncing projectiles that explode. Locto takes flight, dropping fiery projectiles. They're warm and they have candidness. So, what it lacks in the sky, it more than compensates for on the ground. Nox. Conjure deadly pools, which both damage and slow foes. Fires homing darts that damage foes over time. I feel like you would be good for kiting. For me, it's between the little dragon and the cat. So the Fien, or Fiend, and the Qual. You think the Nox or the fish? So for you, it's between this one and this one? Wait, that... Tough decision. I like the Brill. Wait, was there a Brill? Oh, you like this one? I kind of relate to this one's backstory because I was also very misunderstood.
Come on, I hope this works. I hope this works.
I made a plan. Oh, are we supposed to swap? Buddy. Command your familiar with R. Open the gate together. I'm R'ing. There we go. Oh. You coming? Is that gonna be a problem? Bitch! Bye, I guess. Oh, okay, cool.
Your dream ends, chosen one. The seeker will find you in due time. Ready yourself.
Oh, he fires balls! Yeah, ballin'.
Many depend on you, chosen
Oh.
one.
Oh.
Until we meet again.
Hey, Sarah, thank you so much. I think this is the world I'm gonna be taking. Okay. Well, already it's really gorgeous. Like, I love the way everything looks. If you're reading this, thank the Eternal Ones, we're on the same world. We waited a day and a night for you, but we're running low on supplies, so we're heading out to see what this place has in store for us. We'll still not be sure where we've been sent or why, but there's a witch spire looming over us, so looks like we'll need to fly to get there. We'll leave you some notes so you can find us. Please be safe. Oh. Is this a thing I can have? Yeah, this literally just came out today. And it's kind of like an open world survival game where you can collect familiars, which are the monsters around you. I think some of them can't be made into familiars, if I'm correct. If I read it all correctly.
Chosen one, pay
But you
close
collect
attention.
resources.
I know you have questions. For now, regain your strength. You will need it.
Oh, it has gathering. I am a hoarder, so this is gonna be a little bit of an issue because I enjoy hoarding a bit too much. So if I get a little bit off course, you guys are gonna have to remind me. You're gonna have to be my working memory. Oh, they're so cute. I feel bad. Are you actually hurting me? Oh, ow, yes. I just wanted to be sure if I didn't want to be attacking them if they aren't actually a problem. Can I have this? Is this mine now? Yes. I wonder what that was. So I thought that was like an explosion, but was that just their like soul leaving their body or something? Because I thought it was just like they detonate when they die. But it didn't hurt me. I wonder what I'm going to use all this stick for. I love you. So you can play this game co-op with up to 6 players, although I think it's recommended that you do up to 4 on PC. Like, I think it's like you can do 6, but 4 is recommended. Yeah, so you can play this with other people, which is pretty cool.
Loot, loot, loot.
What did you do? Oh, okay, cool. I was worried for a sec. I heard a weird sound on my headset, and it's a little bit noise cancelling, and I was just like, that sounded like destruction. But Pete is just innocently running around in the things he's allowed to destroy. His designated destruction things that he has. Wonder what this is. This looks obtainable. But perhaps not yet. Bitch! Okay, so I've got lots of cotton flour. There's a spectra over here. So I build a workbench. Okay. Maybe I should build the workbench out of danger. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm full of stuff, so I really should just build this workbench. I'm gonna build it with my back to the wall, so I feel safe. With a good vantage point. So this is nice and high up and safe, I think. I don't want to speak too soon. Build workbench. Oh, no, not 2 workbenches. Okay, how do I get out? Whoa, what was that? Okay, how do I get out of build mode? Place, destroy, rotate, exit. Okay. Add familiar to boost speed. Choose a compatible familiar for this workstation. Oh, okay. Simple spirit incense. Increases the chance of spirits lingering. Oh, heals 30 health. Okay, I'll craft that. Spirit dust. Oh, I have been collecting spirit dust. Logging sickle. Fires ethereal arcs that chop down trees swiftly. Deals no damage to foes. And simple planks. Okay. Well, before I start making stuff, what do I need? I built the workbench. But I built it. What do I do next? Build tools. Okay, well, I'll make the logging sickle next.
Another job well done. The spire
And I'll
has
collect
sent you to a
something.
dangerous place, chosen one. But you're not alone. You should look for your friends now. Believe me, you'll need them. And they'll need you.
Okay. So I've noticed something about the amount of enemies now that it's night. So maybe I should have shimmied over to my buddies a little sooner. I love you. Oh. They're so cute. What am I effing here? Oh, stone. Okay, cool. So do you think that big exclamation mark over there is where I need to go? Or is it like a danger, don't go here kind of exclamation mark? Yes. That's helpful, Mert. Thank you. Oh.
Cold embrace.
And that's how we found out about fall damage. Where did it take me? All the way back here. Where's your broomstick? I'm hoping that that's coming, to be honest with you. My hope is that I will eventually get a broomstick and be able to fly around. Ooh. Okay, so that is not the way. Maybe I have to, like, gently zigzag down? Maybe that's the way. Burials. We love burials. They're cute. I like the way they talk to each other. I kind of feel bad about beating them up earlier. Is there a map? I don't think I need it. But if I press M, this is what comes up.
This is mine.
Is it now? Because it looks like... money! What's this powder? Shimmer dust. Pulsates with magical energy, highly valuable. Often found near magical altar trees. Is this an altar tree? I don't think it is. It's kind of like a house that is also a skirt that is also a crow. It's like a scarecrow house. I'd live in a scarecrow house. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Oh, so what? Coins. Container. Oh, so can I just have these? Oh, and actually, I think these are ingredients. +5 healing per second. So I think if I just put these in my inventory, I can swap them with stuff that's actually useful. Which is good, because it means I won't accidentally use it. So, because I think I can just... Yeah. So I haven't quite figured out how to bond any of these animals yet, but I do know that there's, I think, over 30 that you can bond with. And that's not counting, like, rarer ones with different colors and things like that, so... Oh. They're so cute! Oh, and they just leave you alone? I'm a monster! Why did I attack them? Oh yeah, was I supposed to go somewhere? Not. I like how dry and dusty, like paper sounding the map is. So paper. I get sensory issues when I touch paper. It feels dry and it makes my skin crawl, but I like the sound. You completely avoided reading that book? There was a book? Do you think I should have read that? Too bad I have no idea where I just was. Well, hopefully that wasn't important. Hey, Sushi TV, thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. Do you reckon that marker over there? No? Okay. Weird.
Now, where should I place my hearth?
There's a cheerily crated close by. We're going to scout it. Okay. Where's that? Do you see anything crater-like, chat? No, me either. You know. Oh, you don't attack me either? I'm a terrible person. Maybe I should just go towards some of these question marks and see if any of them are the objective? Because, like, they're going towards a crater and I am craterless. I see no such thing. Top right looks quite crater-like. What, that? Or top right? You mean this bit or this bit? On the map. Well, we can try it over here. But, like, it looks cratery on the map, and then you look at it in the world, and it's actually the inverse. It's actually protruding. It's, like, convex. Oh, wait, but... Top right volcano. We can try. This is cute. No. Oh, you do attack. Ow. Oh, you attack hard. I'm gonna have to do some healing.
Tasty.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. Oh, that was strong. Don't mind me, I just killed your family. Please do not attack me too. We're all orphan, a lot of you. Fetch! I wonder what I use sand for. Do you think I can swim? I can swim! I think my companion just... I don't want to describe what my companion just did. I know what you like, Chet. And he's out again. Nice. Oh. Oh, hi. Is this like a mini-boss? I don't have enough healing for this. Oh, it's okay, he's goopy. I can just shimmy about this. Looks really cool, though. They look like if mystical people built like a turret, like a guard robot. Oh, I am nearly dead. Maybe I should have kept those berries equipped. They probably had healing powers, didn't they? Ooh. Okay, time to find out if those berries heal you. Heals 10 health swiftly. Okay. Two handsfuls of berries. It'd be cute if they added like an animation for that, because sometimes I try to imagine someone trying to fit those massive sticks in their pocket, or just having to down like 18 mouthfuls of like handfuls of berries, and just like, I would not enjoy that. I like berries. As a berry-liking person, bitch, I don't think I could just stuff my face with that many. What do you reckon this is? Fight? Flight? Flight? Flight active? What does that mean?
This is mine.
Point. Well, it's still telling me to make a workbench. Do you think I just didn't make the thing I was supposed to make? You also need to heal the qual. Okay. How do I do that? Ah. I love how easy to figure that out that was. Okay. Well, I'll have a look through the workbench and see if there's anything specific I'm supposed to be building that I didn't build. Because maybe I can just build another one. And make some stuff. Wait, does it give you options to make... No, I made a chest. Oh, I made a chest. Okay. Workbench. Cooker. Chest. I wonder what the cooker does. I'll build a workbase and a cooker for now. Oh. Recipes. There we go. Yee, now I got some leaves. And then collect them. Okay. That's for making that. I'm not gonna lie, that soup does not look tasty. That looks kind of weird. I mean, I'll eat whatever I make, but... workbench. Oh, that did it. Level up by defeating foes and unlock a luminary. Okay. I literally moved over to the place with literally 0 foes, though. There's no enemies here at all. There's a book. Where are the pressure plates? Okay. So, how did I do that last time? Like thunder, thank you so much. Oh, okay. So, do you reckon I have to shimmy super fast? Or is it just open? Ah, it's just open. Do you reckon that's... Do you reckon that's gonna eat me?
This is mine.
Okay. A knowledge potion, it grants experience? I'm gonna have that. Consume. Wait, consume. No, it just moves it. I don't think I'm gonna need to have wood just on me, so let's go with that.
Stronger.
Hey. I guess I didn't level up by defeating foes, so I don't know why I expected that to work. I wonder what you do with the luminary points. Luminaries. Hearth. Basic cooking recipes. Vigor. Spirit jump charges. Unlocks a recipe for a spell blade. Stellar burst. Recipe for a wand. More luck. See, the impulsive part of me just kind of wants the luck. I'm like, ooh. But maybe the cooking recipes might be good because I'm taking a lot of damage, but the sword... which one do I go with? You have 13 points. You're right. I can have everything. Wand damage. Spellblade damage. Do I want to be wandy or swordy? I want to be wandy. Oh, furniture and decoration. Do I have to upgrade both of them, maybe? They're all tingling. Okay, so I think if I go to my bench, which was nearby, right? I just left it there. Does this count as littering? Because I keep benching all over the place. Where did I put that? Oh, there. It's good that I put the little bowl there next to it, because, I have tits. Tossed burials. Fried fey fruit. 30 overhealth and lasts 3 minutes. 1 spirit charge for 1 minute and heals you for 5%. Fried egg grants 40 overhealth. Okay, I'm getting these raspberry porridge. Warm and hearty, consume. Make a couple of these. Elixir, thank you so much for the prime. Okay, so we got the berries on the cook. I'll have some of that too. I love you. Okay, we got the food. And now I've got to do murder. I like that you can swim. Oh, I ate a berry when I shouldn't have. Okay, I'm very sorry, Spectra. I'm sorry. He was just minding his business. back here. Where are you going? Oh, I think he died. Build a hearth. Okay. That was all the leveling up I needed to do? That's fun.
Yoink.
Build a hearth. You reckon I should build it over here on my little island? I'm getting quite attached to it. Okay. Bitch nugget! Where am I gonna place this? B. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Ha! Okay.
Hey, I know this place.
A hearth is a powerful ally. We'll need to nurture it if we're to be successful here.
It wants simple planks and spirit dust. So I think I make those. Kyrie, thanks so much for the prime. What game are you playing, by the way? Oh, I forgot the name. Witch Spire. There we go. This is Witch Spire. It literally came out today. Don't laugh at me. I forgot the name. I forget every name ever. I forget my own name, so shut up. Thanks. Don't I have wood? I feel like I have wood. Where did all my wood go? Alright. Bear with me, chat. Gotta go get wood. Building that useful chest. I was under the impression that I would get the wood back when I dismantled that. Okay. So I think I built something that chops wood down. Is it this? No. What is that? A wand. Oh, it's that wand. So I think this. I don't think I need gold on me. Shimmering incense. Massively increases the chance of spirits lingering.
The sun rises once more.
Creatures nearby have increased the chance of lingering, allowing them to be bonded. Okay, so when the spirit, like, I see the spirits leaving, maybe I can do incense about that? Okay, so we got the logging sickle.
Not enough mana.
Loot, loot, loot.
Eid. Okay, should be enough wood. Can't get over how scenic it is. Simple planks. Alright, that's not the place. That's the place. Make some planks. What was the other thing I needed?
Another job well done.
Okay, while I was doing that, it was spirit dust, which I have 5. Okay, so you just need it in your inventory. You can't just, like, place it in as you go. Yeah, you do. You make little houses in this game, and they're gorgeous. I saw in the, like, trailer how cool the houses are, so I'm quite eager to start doing that part. But I need more spirit dust, which means murder. But I think I eradicated all of the crab families peacefully existing on the shore. So let's go into the woodland to see who else we can destroy. Oh, wrong weapon. Well, the wand is cool.
Feels so good.
Very nice. Probably should heal myself. I can't remember if these berries actually do a lot of healing. What do they do? 3 minutes over health. I think over health might not be as good of an idea as leaves. So let's do leaves. Let's do leaves about this.
Was that raw?
What, did you expect me to cook it for you? Who eats cooked leaves? See, you guys are my working memory. Do you know how many more I need to get? How many have I got? I've got 8. I think I needed 10. So, we go again. Grinding. There we go. I think you've unlocked a new fighting movement. Okay, well, how do I click your familiar icon to enter their skill tree? Okay, how do I click that though? Oh! Barrage of 7 damaging projectiles or fires a lobbing orb that conjures several ethereal wisps that fire orbs at nearby enemies. That sounds pretty cool, to be fair. Can I have both, maybe? Or... because I think I've got more little orbs. Yeah, I've got 2 more. Unlocks tool recipe, plus 5 health. Plus 5 damage. So maybe I can have both moves. And... more... damage. Do I have enough of that stuff yet? Yeah. Yeah, the little guardian is back. Maybe this isn't as much of a peaceful island as I thought. Because that is going to be quite the issue. Furniture set, gardening plot, furnace. Use your new familiar ability. Okay. Could you cue that guy? Oh, damn. I was just doing berries at him. And maybe some E? Could you do E? Look for your friends in the cheerily crater. Okay, time to go. Death by balls. Yeah, what a way to go. You know? Some of us can only dream. Oh, oh. I think we could chat. Oh yeah, this looks pretty cratery. Oh, these cheerlies, they're so cute. I find the word a little hard, so we're just gonna call these chilies from now on. Chili mouse. Oh, okay, they're not friendly. Okay. These people need to stop going places and just, like, wait a second. Oh, this move is so good. I was trying to collect some fire then. Can I have these? Ooh, I can't have these. Oh, all of a sudden, all the chili hams are just like leaving me alone, which is nice. Wonder why. Okay, straight ahead. Oh, a Charlie. You're so cute. Don't attack me. I was just looking. I am low on all of the health. The health is low. The health is low. You want some health? Okay. We're gonna sword about this. Wait, you're probably fire sword resistant, right? Let's see. Does this do more damage? So now I've got a little ham on the map. A little chili ham. I'm gonna need more healing stuff. But like, maybe I use this incense to make friends? I wish I knew the button to make friends. You can craft a weapon for him? Wait a minute, I've just accidentally enraged one of the hams. Oh, that was a big roar. Is that the sun, or is there just like a big glowing ball I should probably do something about up there? I think that's the sun, right? What's going on over there? Are they fighting each other? Huh. They can just have beef with each other. That's cool. And I can cash in on the soul dust. Oh, wrong weapon. I like that you get to tell the familiar when to fire and when to shoot and stuff. Like, that's a cool touch. It's not just like all automated. I'm going back to my island to craft things and probably don't need to travel all this way. I could probably make quite a few benches for convenience, now that I think about it. I love you. I love you. I love you, you slut. Oh yeah, I came here to craft a thing. Still a burst. Do you reckon these are from my friend? Craft, unlock and craft a weapon. Well, these are unlocked, but what do I need for them? A wand shaft. Okay, then make a wand shaft. And the rest I've got. A spellblade hilt. How do I make that? Oh, nice. Nice and simple.
Done.
Oh, but I don't have enough spirit dust for either of them. Oh. Do I have enough space to collect more things? I've got like one slot left. So maybe I should make a chest. Just time.
The sun sets once again.
And then I can put stuff I ain't using in there. Like my gold. I don't think it's good to be carrying cash around. Now I got space. I'm sure there'll be enemies now. I like that I don't have to like micromanage all of my basic needs. So far I haven't had to sleep or eat or like get warm or nothing. Like I don't have to focus on all that stuff. I can just focus on all the whimsical things. Yeah, you can just game. Exactly. Ooh, I am low in health. Gonna do some berries about that. Ah! Not enough berries. So that is exactly how many I needed to make one of them. But I do need to make two of them, and I also need, like, 1,000,000 barrels. So I think I'm gonna go on a, like, minor berry hunt to survive this situation and build the next thing. Hey, please do not be hostile. I am so vulnerable right now. I'll eat the last of my barrels. So overhealth, does that mean what I think it does? Oh, is that health over time? Because I thought it just meant extra health on top of your health that just lasts for a minute or two. But I think it's just like tick health. Oh, no, it gave you an extra health bar? How did I not see that? Yay, berries. Okay. Nice. Are they respawning?
Loot, loot, loot.
Alderglow horn. Disgusting, but magical. Interesting. What's disgusting about the horn? Oh, is it like a kind of mushroom that's kind of gross? I want to grow mushrooms. Like, I want to grow shiitakes and things. I used to when I was younger, in my 20s. You drill wood. do wonder what the berry salad does. Oh, a lamb flew. I feel so bad. Time to murder. Yay, level 6. But at what cost? That AoE is so powerful. Yep. Very, very useful. And it just looks cool too. Oh. Hey. Simple enough. Ritual scroll. What's a ritual scroll? You're never far from home with one of these. Returns you to your most recently visited hearth or safe location. Oh, is this finite or can you just use it over and over? Time to find out. It's gone. You only get to use it once. Can I feed the hearth again? Oh, cinder bloom this time, tufts. I think I got all that stuff, but I need to craft a weapon with some ingots. But I don't think. Oh, these are copper ingots. I thought they was monies. I will love you later. Have some patience. Just seeing how much of this I have. So I have enough of those, but I have to go murder more of the chili hamsters. And get more of their dust. Unfortunately. As fun as it is to do murder, it's hard when they look so cute. At least it's only over there. Excuse me, nearly sneezed. Did you collect what you crafted? Oh, I don't think I did, you know. I'm glad you're paying attention. Investigate the Froblin Cave. What's a Froblin? So it's directly down from me. Yeah. Are you okay? Give me a second. I just need to love my rabbit. Just a little bit of love. Teeny tiny bit of love. I can swim while I love him. Yes, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're so shiny. And I love you. I love you. I love you. There you go. You like that. Now leave me alone for a bit. He doesn't like it when I do it for a short period of time. Rabbits don't do short pats on the head. They need you to like get on their level and spend some time with them. They're not ever asking like, hey, just pet me. They want you to like lay down next to them, have a little chat, you know, maybe share some food. Did you equip the new sword? I love that you are helping me with just the most basic common sense things because I'll admit it, I wouldn't have. Also, I'm a little bit worried that I should have probably put some stuff in the chest before I came over here, because I cannot have even one extra thing. I have no room. I might just drop the wood. Can I just do this? Yeah. Because wood is abundant. I can get more wood. Oh, hey. These monsters have tools. Hi. Just drop an E on you. Yeah, get E'd. Cue that guy. Where's that weapon? New weapon I made. Let's try this one. Got Froblin Goo. Did they not have souls? Okay, beat him up. Barrels. Do you need some barrels? You can have barrels too.
Nom nom nom.
I wasn't expecting that. I guess she doesn't mind eating watches and watches of berries. Nice. Inventory full. Okay, that looks cool, and I want it. So we're going to have to make some room. I have not said. Ooh. These used to. Do I equip it? Do I just. Wait. Pay attention to my health for me, would you? Did I gain anything? Equip? Equip. I don't think it did anything either. I'm pretty sure I have to equip it somehow. The character tab? Oh, right, this.
Shiny.
So can I... Am I supposed to put this somewhere? Okay. So, do I equip this? Is this unequipable? No, just use it. But there's 3 slots to have a familiar, so maybe I can get another person to be my familiar too. What do you think that is? Do you think that's a chest or another goblin? How do I get up there? What are luminaries? Ooh, so luminaries are kind of like a celestial skill tree. I'm glad you pointed that out because I have some to use. Spirit jump charges, increase max health and critical strikes, or a small gardening pot, or +5 familiar sturdy chance. Ooh. Backpacker. Yes. Yes. Yes! Okay. Oh. So how does this work? Where's my familiar? earlier. I need him. Could you eat the floor? I was telling you to eat the floor. Eat the floor. There we go. I don't actually know what this potion is, so there's that. So I'm just gonna do berries about it. Wonder how I get over there. Oh, is that a double jump? Ah. Do you reckon I can get there? I don't know if I can. No.
Anyone hear me? I need healing.
Whoops. I forgot about the fall damage. Does that mean I'm back at my hearth? It does. Did you keep all your loot? No! Does that mean maybe I can get back to it? Bitch! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Please, please, go away, all of you. Please, please, please. Didn't I die down here? Wasn't it here? Guys, I think it was here. Oh, no. That tree stump. Wait! Is it this? It is. Okay, I think we're good. As long as I don't die again. Cue the floor? E the floor, maybe? Okay, this is a big fight for all my loot back. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Everything about that worried me, but I think we're good. Hey, is that equipment? Did I not notice that I have a hat now? Intriguing. Oh, there is a take all button. Thank you. But I can't take it all because I don't have enough room. What do I sacrifice here? Well, one of them is a hat, so I can just equip that, right?
Shiny.
Yes. I'm gonna have to drop that for now. Oh man, got so much stuff. I suppose I can make another one-step shaft. But I don't want to. It took a lot of resources. Oh. I can just take that.
Better check my luminaries.
And then I can have the carrot. And what am I gonna trade this for? I think it genuinely might be the stone. You know, stone is widely available. But before I go in the goblin cave, it is sunset. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put my inventory where it belongs with all my stuff. Just craft a chest? Yeah, but then I'll have loads of chests spotted around everywhere that I don't know where they are on the map, and I will not find them again. So that is essentially just dropping and losing all of my loot. That's what you're suggesting. Because I do not have the memory for that. I don't know what kind of operating system you're working with, but mine does not accommodate for randomly dispersed chests. Drop that old hat? I would, but what if it can be upgraded or made into things? What? What? Ah! What am I doing? Ah! Oh, I think I... Whoops.
Tolls to me.
Okay, so what was I doing here? Inventory full. Is this stone and... Is this all my dropped loot that I... What is that? What did I do here? Well, I can grab that again later, I guess, because it's just sat there.
Home sweet home.
Okay. So, I'm gonna put everything away. Spirit dust. Don't really need to be carrying that around. The goo. The cotton flower. The feather. The hat. The gold. The fluff. Whatever that is. The goo. The crystals. The coins. Shimmer dust. I'll keep this for equipping. I don't think I need to be crafting no Ooh, plus 30 mana per second. I love you. I don't need to be carrying these eggs around either. Okay. Alright, let's do the goblins. Get it right? It's froblins. My bad, my bad. I didn't know we were using full legal names here. As they appear in our passports. Don't mind me, just invading your home. Keep sleeping, keep sleeping, keep sleeping. You're not sleeping! Okay. Oh, I'm getting damaged. Gonna do berries about it. I feel like I'm getting carried by my little squall. Scroll up. Oh, nice. Ooh, what do you reckon that is? Ooh, what do you reckon that is? Oh. Ah, I guess we're fighting now. I was looting. Do mind. Just let me have all your mushrooms. Oh, you're big. Oh, you're big, and I need healing. Ooh, you do damage. You do a lot of damage. Please have some stuff that heals. Oh, hi. Please do not shove me. Oh, wait. I think I might be able to just... Is this damaging him? Yes! Okay. Does this count as cheating? Now I can take a look at these mushrooms in peace. What are they? Oh, I think they're better than the berries. Yeah, they are. Oh! My dragon has 3 skill points. Thank you. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Need all of these mushrooms. Oh, there's so many. So good. Oh, hi. I guess I'll be leveling up my dragon after the problems have, passed away. I got distracted by the chest. I had to rein myself in there. Oh, I'm so dead. What again? Actual healing potion. 100 health swiftly. Yes. Yes. Oh, hopefully I don't squander that. Don't let me squander it, chat. Potent spirit into incest. Incense. Highly increase the chance of spirits lingering. What am I supposed to do with the lingering spirits, though? How am I supposed to do that? Witch's pickaxe. Oh, the harvesting resources. That's nice. Reaches a small amount of health when dealing damage. Ooh. Wait, what was that one? Sturdy. Increases max health by 10. Why can't I get the middle one? I want the middle one. Oh, I got another one. Well, I'll make the gardening plot. Dragon still needs upgrading? Oh yeah. Plus 5 damage. Plus 5 damage resistance. Let's do that. Nice. So much stone here. Wonder what this is. Bolin is nowhere to be found. We scouted the portal. Maybe he went through it. I recommend you do the same. We met the shopkeeper just outside this cave. She is either shy or she doesn't want to speak our language, but she helped us gear up for what's ahead. Okay. A chest. Just don't know how to get to it. It's up there. Ah. I like that you can hear the chest. It's helpful. She did not miss anything. Was this the entrance, or am I just getting turned around? Yeah, it's the front entrance. Bitch tits! I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay. How full am I? Oh, I got some room. Do you reckon this is the shop? What a cutie! Well, I don't have enough coin for most of it. But I can get another one of these.
To the west lies a ruin of a loon. It was they who first mastered the art of flight. Discover their secrets and take to the skies. Good luck.
Nah. Cute though, I like the design. Ooh, there's those rare mushroomy things. Wait, did I not pick that up? Okay. I don't think she likes the mushrooms as much as the berries. That did not seem like a happy...
Be wary, Chosen One. Ahead comes a true test of your ability.
I went to a ruin that looks just like this. In real life. I had to take a boat to get out there. It was really beautiful, but I got sunburned. I'm kind of curious to explore the ruins a little bit before I do the main questy thing, in case it takes me far away. I make sure I got all the cool stuff. Ooh. I think that the wand is probably better for this because it gets many enemies at once. There's so many of these. I noticed a soul left it. I did wonder. I was paying attention to that because I was thinking maybe I could have one as a familiar because they are pretty tough. I like the subtle hint there that I should feed my dragon. Thank you. Poisonous unless uncooked. Well, I won't be feeding that to him. I guess that's all I have. Oh, you seem pretty tough. I swear you're supposed to do something about it when the soul lingers. It's a new game. Yeah, it came out today. Pretty sure it's early access. Oh. Oh, with 5 mushrooms? That only replenishes mana?
The sun sets once again.
Retreat? There is no retreat! How are you supposed to avoid? Oh! How am I supposed to avoid that? Ah! That is just decking my qual.
Better patch myself up.
I think my little guy is gonna die. Ah! It didn't. It just gave me a mushroom. Can you come over here? Come over here. Stop fighting him and come over here so you don't die. Can I go home? I wanna go. My little friend is about to die. What happens if he dies? Ah! Okay, he got me. I got him down to most of his health, though. I did like 60% damage before I went down. Oh, okay. So he doesn't die permanently. That's good. Oh my god, have I not suffered enough? I just died. Have some respect. That's your voice? Anna, I have no idea how to pronounce your surname, but that is so cool. I did think you have a really lovely voice. Damn. I mean, the other voices were nice, but yours was definitely the best pick. Well, now I have to get a bunch of health stuff. Hello, Resign. Yes, all is actually incredibly well with me, thank you. Although, not so well with my character. Definitely need to get some healing stuff together for this big boss, because he wrecked me. What do we think about the aesthetic, though? I think, like, one of the top things that's poked out to me is just how beautiful everything is. Now you were doing alright. I don't know how to beckon my little guy, my little qual, to safety. I didn't know how to get the baby to step out of the big whirling bush of doom. Well, it wasn't a bush. I don't know what it was. It was a something of doom. It was like a laser. But that means, did I drop all of my loot? Oh, my loot is there. Stop. Anytime, Anna. Well, thank you for popping in. It's not often that I hear someone say, nom nom nom, before I actually meet them. I mean, I got a lot of friends who are content creators, and I see them do a lot before I meet them in person. I get familiar with a lot about them before I see them in person. Whether I want to or not, because it's just gonna be on my feed. But no, that's a new one. You know me too intimately now. Okay, where do you think I would get some burials? Because I need some burials before I can go back there. I don't actually remember where it was that I just did this thing either. Was it over here? Where I got absolutely destroyed? I want to get up there. Wait, that looks collectible. Is it collectible? It's so pretty though. I swear I dropped a pickaxe. That's the worst part about this. I'm pretty sure I had a pickaxe. And I'm walking past all these resources I could have. Which familiar did you pick? This little dragony one. Because they are misunderstood. And people assume the worst of them. Which is relatable when you have Tourette's. That was self-defense, Jed. The entire family had to go. Almost died. Almost just yeeted myself off a cliff. I got this fall damage in this game. Wonder how long that little loot tree lasts. Do you reckon that sparkly bush over there is edible? What kind of bush do you think that is? Oh, cloudberry. I think those are not the good berries. I don't think I'm getting the good berries right now. Maybe I just need to go back in that goblin cave and give me some mushrooms. What happens if I do this? Ooh. Made it. Just in time. I don't think I want to go down there. Does this mushroom heal me? I can't remember. Mana. I don't really need to be equipping no rocks. I can put some monies there. Poisonous when cooked. At least I kept my shimmering essence and my wand shaft. Well, that's the goblin cave. It is interesting because I could swear I wanted to get above it because there was a loot box that I died for. Ah, that pickaxe would be so handy. Look at that. I don't know what that it looks rare, whatever that is. Iron? I don't know, it looks kind of diamondy. What this does. Are you scared of diamonds or something, Juice? You're saying mine the diamonds, but I don't think I can. I don't remember this part. I think this is a different area. Do you reckon I could make this guy my familiar?
Something hurts.
I don't want to waste my incense, but I think like it would be a really good one. Ooh, but I am low on health. I don't think I got any healing items. He is gunning for me, but he's got a chest, and maybe the chest has healing? I'm taking a big risk here. Big, big risk. Because if I die twice, I can't get my loot back. Ah! Stop it. Was it coins? Was it coins, Ritual Scroll? Ah! Wait. Was that... I think that was a little bit of healing in the porridge. Ritual Scroll of Hellbound, yes. Okay. I can get back. I can get back. Wait, where does this go? Is that... Where is that lead? This is a bad time to find out. I've got like one hit. And I can't leave. No. All that looting for nothing. Well, I think I'm gonna stop there for now. Okay, okay. This dude does not know how to respect the dead. I think that's me for now. But a huge thanks to my dick, to I've forgotten the name of the bloody game again. I don't want to get it wrong. It's a Witch Spire. I was about to get that wrong, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed the game, so thank you for the sponsor. And I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, good gaming stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I reckon I'm gonna play more because I liked it. It was beautiful. Very relaxing, even though you're killing everything. Honestly. And I am getting hungry. I'm not gonna lie. This is past my dinner time. So I'm gonna fuck nuggets. I'm gonna go get some food soon. What are you gonna eat? So fuck off. What am I gonna eat? I haven't decided yet. But I got some banana ketchup. So I'm guessing something that I can dunk would be good. Tofu scramble? You know, I haven't had tofu scramble in forever. I actually forgot that was a thing. I'm glad you reminded me. It's one of your signature dishes. It was for ages, and I had like a big food phase of it, and then I just completely forgot it existed. It's crazy. Kind of phase it back in. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is high in protein, and I am trying to get, you know, big and strong. I love you. Honestly, might go well with the ketchup. Maybe. I like a squiggle of sriracha sauce on that, to be honest. Spicy eggs are always good. I've not had an egg, like an actual scrambled egg, since I was under the age of 10. I don't know when under the age of 10, but I was under the age of 10. It was somewhere in the 8, 9, maybe like 7, 8, 9 kind of age. And it was awful. Yeah, it's been a quarter of a century since then. Holy shit, it has. Well, I'm glad you told me that after the sponsored section, because I'm not supposed to swear intentionally. You gotta stay professional. It's nice to have something with like a scramble or a casserole. I don't think I've ever had a casserole in my life, which is a weird realization. I had never had a dumpling before, but I've got mochi right now. I got green tea mochi. You want to have a look at my mochi before I go? Let me show off my mochi. Yes, yes, Pete, you will have love soon. These are my mochis. Green tea, red bean, love it all. So far, I haven't tried green tea. Oh, I didn't expect them to be so sprinkled. The red ones were so smooth. These look like they've been dusted with lawn trimmings. They've got like a mossy texture to the top. Oh, I love you too. I love you. Don't worry. I will. There will be more love soon. So, like, that's a mochi. And then I guess I can't show off the middle so well. Can you see that there's like middle goo? And like really chewy and stretchy, like and gummy and good. It's weird because it's not very sweet. But it's really, really tasty. Yeah, I like that about Asian desserts. Frozen mochi with ice cream in the middle is really good as well. I like it has a fetch window. And it has like a little clear bit so you can see what you're eating. Mossy set. Well, you don't really feel it in your mouth. I don't know what the powder on the top is. Maybe it's green tea. But yeah, I don't really like matcha flavored things because it just tastes like, I don't know, Pikmin S. It's like too grassy in a bad way. I don't know why people like that. Why am I eating another one? I'm supposed to be making dinner in a minute. That was an impulsive decision. Mochi makes me think of the character from Monster Rancher. I don't know what character that is. But whoever they are, they're fucking tasty. Pairs well with sweet strawberries. I've got wild strawberries growing in my garden. And like, they're smaller, but more packed with flavor. They're really bitter though. So I just give them to the bunnies. And like thousands of them just ping, 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 pop up in the summer. And I freeze them and sprinkle them on top of the bunnies' food. I can't give them too many though, because they're very calcium rich. And like calcium is bad for rabbits. Did you know that? Yeah, why? Because calcium will also give them the crystally wheeze that feel a bit cheese gratery to pass. Like, you remember when I told you about Pete getting like silty wheeze? He got them on stream once and I panicked because he was like shouting and screaming while he tried to pee. He was going ah, and then just like really pushing and having like these explosive wheeze. Yeah, it was really bad. I was so worried for him because I didn't know what was wrong or what was happening to him. But the vet sorted it. Are you into hip hop? I wish I could be. I mean, my introduction to hip hop was my dad used to listen to it a lot when I was little. And a lot of it is about very specifically disrespecting women. So it'd feel weird to like clap along to 90s hip hop, if I'm honest with you. Also, a lot of them were doing sex crimes for no good reason. I mean, I don't know what a good reason would be, to be fair. But, like, I didn't know what, for example, Tupac had done time for. And I'm looking back at these people and I'm like, all of that was just so weird and unnecessary. Like, what is going on? So, I'd like it more if they liked women. What was it? Or do we Google it later? I feel like if you don't know what Tupac did time for, but you're curious, you might really, really like the Diddy documentary on Netflix. Because it taps in on that in the series, among other things. Can I call the stream Chewy Stretchy Rice Balls Are My Passion? No. Maybe next stream. Maybe if there are any left by next stream, we can call it that. Well, I just googled it, what the fuck? Yeah. See, I would love hip hop, but is it mochi? It is mochi. But yeah, I have to go now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, though. And I'll see you again next time, okay?